It's time for Ryan's Rant.
Hola, Fampari! Glad I could be here. I'm your bilingual host. Hola. Adios is later. Perro is dog. Salas is living room. Or sala is living room. See, I'm teaching you guys all this French. Hope you guys have been paying attention. I'm YONI. I am Ryan's Inner Thoughts. And this week I am talking to the baseball fans as we're getting ready for the holiday weekend. I'm not it. And also I'm going to be getting the invitation today to Ryan's wedding because it's not a party without YONI. And since the Eiffel Tower is there and the Paris Hotel, I need to be there because now that I'm here in Paris, I've been here for a few months and it's time. I need to be there to show I'm basically French now. But all week I'm talking to the baseball fans. Monday, Brewers. Tuesday, White Sox. Wednesday, Cardinals. Check out the Hello Chicago Network YouTube channel. They're all there. Today, we're talking about the most important ones. The ones that Ryan focuses on the most. And the things he's afraid to say, I'm about to say. About the Chicago Cub fans. Cub fans, you guys are embarrassing. The worst part about the Chicago Cubs are their fans. I hate it. This team, they hang on every little thing. This team had 2 10-game winning streaks and they're winning the World Series. They lose, they go on a losing streak, fire Craig Counsell, fire Jed Hoyer, fire Tommy Ottavy, fire the owner, Tom Riggins. By the way, P-Brains, you can't. The Cubs have the most annoying fan base in baseball because they expect, this could be every fan base. This is the only one Ryan and I pay attention to, but it's just constant, like all the constant bull crap. Like you guys can't sit there and say that after one win, you're winning the World Series. You lose a game and this team's the worst thing ever. That's so stupid. You guys embarrass yourself. And then you guys, and I said it yesterday about the Cardinals. I'm going to say it here about the Cubs. I envy the Cardinal fans for standing up for themselves when their team sucked to not show up. And it affected them. They had a terrible attendance in 2025. But no, the Cup fans don't do that. They go and spend $20 a beer, go put the Cup snake in the bleachers, don't even know what game's going on. The game's in the background. It's just one big party at Wrigley. And it's only going to get worse the rest of the summer. And if this team sucks and can't make the playoffs, then that's all it's going to be. But guess what? You guys are still going to go. And the Ricketts are still going to make money. Not that they're going to spend money on contracts, because clearly that's working out. So you guys are just an embarrassment. And then just so the fact, it's just terrible. Like to sit there and just bitch and moan about every little thing. And then every time in the offseason, a free agent don't sign with the Cubs, it's the Cubs are cheap. But then they went on and got Kyle Tucker in a trade. And then they went out and got Edward Cabrera in a trade. And then they signed Alex Bregman. Yes, the Bregman thing hasn't worked out so far. There's 5 years. Swanson's has sucked. He's turning into the next Jason Hayward. So there has been questionable decisions. But on top of that, this team is not healthy. And you guys sit there and act like 4/5 of the rotation wasn't on the injured list at one time. It happens. The Braves last year had a season like this where nothing went their way. Sometimes you got to punt. The window's closed. Shut up. It's the Chicago Cubs. They spend money. They do not put a pitiful team out there when they're not supposed to. So shut up. And you're going to keep going to the games because you guys are idiots. If you guys aren't happy, don't go. If you don't like the announcers, don't watch. Don't listen. By the way, Zach Zaidman, you laughing buffoon. I don't understand. Pat Hughes is not a stand-up comedian. So Zach Zaidman to be in the background. That's all you hear when you listen to Cubs radio. Pat Hughes is great. I say hello, Ryan says, both of us say, hello, Chicago Network is on the air in tribute to Pat Hughes. So you know what? Zach Zaidman, you suck too. And I hope to God he does not take over for Pat Hughes when he retires. I hope Len Casper comes back to the north side. Miss Len. But Cub fans, stop embarrassing yourself and acting like you know what you're talking about. Bunch of, I don't know if you guys just jumped ship from 2016. It's not how it works. A baseball season is 162 games. It's not decided in May. Yes, the Brewers have beat the Cubs' ass for years now. You got to deal with that part. It's part of baseball, but the season's not over in May. They just had a series in Milwaukee. They still got 2 more series. There's a wild card. Who knows what'll happen? Guys are going to get hot and cold. You don't stay hot for 162. You don't stay cold for 162. So shut up. God, you're embarrassing. It's here? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I have received the paperwork from Ryan. It was left here for me. Ryan's on vacation. He'll be back next week to talk about whatever the hell he's going to talk about, Chicago sports. But here's what's been left for me. Attention, Mr. Yanni. We have noticed your visa has expired while traveling here to Paris. You must leave the country immediately or you will be arrested. I don't know how to say it in French. Uh-oh. Ryan lives in Wisconsin as a Chicago sports fan. He tries to be as fair as he possibly can, but he hates it. He doesn't know how to do it. You mastered tailgating, bago. You got the tents, all the great smelling food that covers up all the body odor. You guys nailed the food, but you got rid of Hooters. Underrated. It's nice to have Hooters in a ballpark, not the actual Hooters, but the chicken. But you guys have a great taste of food and you do great with the shakes. The thing is, you can't get anyone in your stadium. This team could be doing something special in 2026 after having 3-4 straight years of 100 losses. Fill your goddamn ballpark. Cardinal fans, your team has won more championships than any of probably all the teams, definitely all the teams combined that we're talking about this week. You guys are the class of Major League Baseball. And I respect the hell out of you guys. You guys had a losing season in 2025 and you did something I wish the Cubs would have done. Cub fans, because that's why the Cubs are never eager to make big changes, because Wrigley Field's a federal landmark. It's a destination in the summer. You guys didn't show up, and that the one way to affect owners, billionaires, is the pocketbook.